It's been over 24 hours since the midterm elections took place. Ned Lamont has been named Connecticut's next governor-elect. It was a close race between Lamont and Republican nominee Bob Stefanowski, who fell behind by 1.3%. Democrats were elected across the state this midterm election, which means Connecticut will remain a blue state.
I voted, a statement many Quinnipiac students proudly wore around campus after voting in the 2018 midterm elections. Students and residents of Hamden, Connecticut began voting in the early morning on November 6, where lines wrapped around local voting centers. The general consensus to why people vote? They want to have a voice.
I think it's important to vote in the midterm elections simply because we all have a voice and we all have our opinions.
2018 is not a presidential election year, but it is a year with federal, local, and state elections. Hamden residents are ready to see change within the government.
I'd like to see a government that focuses on the economy to become strong, things to be made in America, bought in America. Americans should buy things from Americans, and focus more on a good work ethic.
Quinnipiac students are also using their voices and votes to help initiate change.
I'd like to see a lot of fresh new ideas. I would like to see more younger people getting in there, people who are not so by the rule book, trying to follow the norm. I want to see things get shaken up.
Voter turnout has increased greatly from previous years. The New York Times reported that approximately 114 million votes were cast in the U.S. House races in 2018, compared to 83 million in 2014.
The more people who are voting with their demographic, the more accurate it's going to reflect what the growing needs of the nation are, as opposed to an aging, typical voter population.
Democrat Christopher Murphy was elected in the U.S. Senate. Democrat Denise Merrill was elected for her third term as Connecticut's Secretary of the State. And Democrat William Tong was elected Attorney General in the state of Connecticut. It's clear to say after talking to Hamden residents, they are looking forward to change. Stay up to date on the political news surrounding Connecticut on Q30TV.com.